Welcome into the Film Guy Network. It's football season, which means I've got a film study for you. What's up? You really like that? Let's shut up and grab some tape. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome in to the Film Guy Network on a fabulous Monday morning here inside the studio. Look, we've been doing a lot of here's what your team just added type of film studies over the last month and a half since the season has ended, and we've had a good time. I hope you've enjoyed those. Hope you've watched those. It's time to do a little something different, though, okay? Today and moving forward over this next, collective series of film breakdowns, we're going to be taking a look at returning quarterbacks, all right, and coaching them hard. Now, look, no sensitivities allowed in this series, all right? And to make sure that you don't think I'm some biased hack, we're going to coach the first one hard, and we're going to coach him real hard. That's Gunner Stockton, okay? We're going to coach the Georgia quarterback really, really hard today, all right? So over this series, we're going to look at arguably their worst football game, figure out why it went bad, and where this player or the next player needs to improve drastically entering the 2026 season if they intend to improve like they need to. All right, so we're going to start with Gunner, and we're going to look at this Ole Miss game in the Sugar Bowl. I went back through it, Jonathan. Apart from like the first couple of games early in the year where we're starting for the first time since 2019 of high school football, however hell long it's been a while, all right? Took out those first couple of games and allowed him to have some growth periods. I don't think he had a bad one where it was like, oh my God, Gunnar Stockton was the reason Georgia lost the football game today. Well, they only lost 2 games last year. I didn't feel like he was the reason that they did, okay? But the other guy played better in this Sugar Bowl, okay? So where are some of those yards left on tape? Where are some of those growth areas? We're going to address them today. Hey, you got a couple of rules around here. If you learn anything about the game of football, you must subscribe. If you learn anything about your favorite football team, you must subscribe. If you have any fun at all today, you must subscribe. Let's shut up and let's grind the tape. All right, now I will do my best, Jonathan, to not be overcritical, all right? But sometimes we have to be, all right? If I were a coach at this time of the year, this is what we would be doing. You'd hate me. You'd think I hate you. Like I would coach you so hard, all right? And I would try to be such a perfectionist that you think I hate you, son. And that's okay because I love you. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get you better. All right, let's take a look at this play. Now, this is the first time they allowed him to really rip it in this football game. It's the 4th play of the game. Now, Jonathan, when I came out of this one, I felt like Georgia was a little hyper-aggressive in the first half, okay? And we talked about this after the football game. But what do y'all, we spent all week or all year being like, they got to get rid of the slow starts. They got to get rid of the slow starts, right? So they come out, 1st and 10 right here, 4th play of the game after picking up a first down or 2, and they're hunting a chunk, okay? Switch release down here on the bottom, and I'm going to tell you what, the corner does a really, really good job of handling this double move. Georgia all year had been cheat motioning, as we say to this, and they're running that comeback right here early on in possessions. Well, watch what they do right here. They go a little hitch, and go, and corner's all over it, isn't he? Okay, the corner's all over it. So we got to tip our cap to the corner right here. There's no doubt. All right, good job there. But I don't know about you, Jonathan. I think we could have a more competitive ball right here from Gunner Stockton. This one's 2 or 3 yards out of bounds. I don't think our wide receiver has a chance to make a play here. Now, does the DB have a chance? No. Okay, so we avoided a turnover-worthy play right here. But I think we got to be more competitive with the football than that. Now, here's the deal. The play's probably chalked because the corner stayed on top of our 5'8" wide receiver who were trying to create yards after catch with that double move right there. So if we don't create separation on the double move, he's probably not going to catch the football, all right? Because we don't have a massive big body target out there. So a couple of things got to go better there. We got to get a better move on the corner, and we got to get a more competitive football, in my opinion, okay? Now, here's my thoughts, okay? Here's my thoughts right here. This is our guy. Had been our guy all year, right? This is Zachariah Branch. Now, let's get down distance formation personnel right here just to make sure my criticism is fully warranted. It's 3rd and 10. Now, 3rd and 10, if we've got 2 guys running beyond the sticks, one of which is a I love football route, and the other one's a sail route to Zachariah Branch, our best football player on 3rd and 10. Hey, Jonathan, quick guess. Who is the play designed for?
Zachariah Branch.
It's probably designed for Zachariah Branch. It's a damn good guess from the student over there sitting in class. I would agree with you. I would 100% agree with you. And I don't know about you, Jonathan. I think this ball's got to be ripped, okay? Now, did that corner do a decent enough job, or nickel defender do a decent enough job of squeezing space? You're damn right. But his grass is about to be occupied by Oscar Delp on the switch route up underneath, okay? And guess what? The sail's open right now. What are we doing already? We're scrambling, big dog. We're evading a pocket that doesn't need to be evaded. That pocket is clean, dog. There ain't nobody even near us, all right? So we have plenty of time to work this progression and rip that sail route for a first down. Instead, okay, we try to force the football down here to Cash Jones. Now, should we have gotten a DPI? Maybe. Did we need one? No, we did not. We settled for a punt or a field goal right here, I think, or maybe even punt the football, all right, and we chalked the first possession when I think we probably should have picked up 15 yards here on 3rd and 10. Is that a fair criticism, Jonathan, yes or no?
Oh, yeah, got to throw it.
Okay, got to throw, especially, and this is going to be a theme today, hey, we're players, not plays around here at the University of Georgia. We should be, all right? In my philosophy in football worlds, we are. And Nick Saban is. Your head football coach is a disciple of that guy. Nick Saban is the players, not plays football coach, all right? He said he learned this in his high school state championship as a quarterback back in West Virginia, all right? We are calling plays for the players at the back end of them who's got his hand up right there wondering why he didn't have the football, okay? Now, one thing I was really bullish and really, I shouldn't say bullish, encouraged by was the development of arm angles and arm slots that this young man began to find as the season progressed. Because at the start of the year, I'm promising you right now, I don't think this ball's ripped. This thing is one of the better footballs he threw all year, and this is one of the areas of concern a lot of people had about him, right? His arm talent, general arm talent. We know you have plenty of horsepower, right? Like, I know you are Craig Kimbrell. I know you can come in here and throw 105. What I don't know is if you can be Tom Glavine. Can we come in there and paint 92 on the black? This is what it is. This is painting 92 on the black right there. That's a great ball. It's a great catch by Colby Young as well. Great job by the sideline, hyping that dude up. Great job. Okay? Was really encouraged by his ability to do that as the season progressed. Now, my question to you, the chat listening today, and you, Gunner Stockton, the football player perhaps watching today, is when we get grass like this next year, okay, can we find some extra juice, right? Can we find some extra twitch? And I don't need you to go from a 4.82 runner to a 4.45 runner. It's not what I need. I need a 4.82 down to about a 4.75. Can we get that? That's the step that I'm asking for, and I think we get us into the box right here really easily. Maybe we don't even get touched by the extra defender if we can find one little extra step, right? Just got to get a little bit twitchier as an athlete. I don't expect night and day growth. We already lost the cameraman. I don't expect night and day growth. Here's what I'm going to miss, though, Jonathan. I'll tell you this right now. The more and more I watched this game, the more and more I fell in love and re-fell in love and just missed opportunities of watching this guy, Monroe Freeling, over the years, dude. This is a really great football player, and it's a shame, in my opinion, because watch this re-acceleration, go find that safety. What I think we're going to miss, and it's going to feel a lot like, to me, George Pickens for a different reason. We're going to get 14, 15, 16 games of this guy, where some of these first-round draft picks, we got 36 games of. We got 40 games of. We got 42 games. Like, we missed 30 games or 25 games of an opportunity to watch a real, true, bona fide first-round draft pick at left tackle. And for half of those 14 starts, I think most of you guys watching this today thought he sucked. To be honest with you. Am I right?
No, last season for sure.
I mean, this game, in this stadium against Notre Dame, you guys thought he was cheeks. Little did you know, he didn't have a left arm. He didn't have a left arm. Playing left tackle, kind of hard to do. Don't know if y'all know that. Got to find an extra gear next year, 14. Got to. All right. Also, with that extra step, that's a keep read, son. Don't know if y'all can see that. Put us in 2. That's a keep read. Okay, now, did the DN spike inside? You bet your ass. Is the nose tackle wrapping out? Are they running a little ton stunt right now? Yes, they are. Do I want you one-on-one with that safety right now? Yes, I do. That's what I want. Okay, so this year, as we get a little bit more confident, as we get a little bit more aggressive, as we get a bit more athletic, all right, we got to be willing to keep these. Now, I don't know. This is problem of mine. He's already nodding his head over there because he knows the rules. It's probably be an automatic give. We don't know what his rules are. We don't know what he's been coached on this specific play. But when you're at quarterback, I would assume you have the freedom to keep any ball you want to keep because you are an athlete, right? That's a keep read. Now, 2nd and 10 right here, okay? This isn't even anything to do with Gunner Stockton. This has everything to do with Zachariah Branch, okay? Wait, hold on. Wrong play. Yeah, here we go. All right. That's the next play we're going to talk about. All right, 2nd and 10 right here. Now, this is left on the teach tape right here because this is something we saw a lot of last year with you playing quarterback, Gunner. Saw a lot of rush 3, drop 8, didn't we? Saw a lot of rush 3, drop 8. And I think you saw it because, honestly, Marshall threw it at you, and it didn't look great week 2. So teams kept throwing it at you because they didn't feel like you were great at it, right? So we're going to see a lot more of this, I would imagine, next year. Now, when we see rush 3, drop 8, Jonathan, we should know that everything in the 2nd to 3rd level of the progression is chalked, right? We should know that the moment we get rush 3, drop 8. Now, it's 2nd and 10, okay? Let's live for 3rd and 4, big dog. Let's go ahead and spit the ball out. Okay, let's go ahead and spit the ball out, or where you're already looking, you're going to look over here to the flat. Go ahead and spit the ball out, big dog. All right, or go now. Take off and run. What we can't do, hold the ball, move laterally, take a sack. All right, because now 2nd and 10 turned into 3rd and 12. Okay, and guess what we don't have next year? That's a 3rd and 11. Guess what's happening right now? I bet we're getting a screen to Zachariah Branch. I bet we are. Guess what we don't have next year? Unless Zacoby White is 85% of this. But even if he is, even if Zacoby White's 85% of this, a 3rd and 11, 85% of that is a 4th and 2. Not, all right? All right? Right now, it's a 1st down because that number 1 is really, really damn special. Okay? We got to be better on 2nd down because we don't have these bailouts on 3rd down. Do we all understand that? Now we might get them. But damn, do we have a left tackle like this again? Look at this left tackle. Do we have somebody like this? Because I don't know. I don't know. We might find someone. Maybe Juan Gaston turns into that. We don't know, right? But we got to project these things, okay? God, guy's good, man. Woo! Now, this is a note from me, myself, and everybody else that's ever said anything about his arm angle, right? This one. Anybody who's ever talked about this, okay? My only retort, they sure as shit were a great screen team last year for a guy who's got an elongated motion. You know what I mean? Not a lot of tips behind the line of scrimmage. Now, we had some at the line of scrimmage in this football game. I'm here to tell you, if you had the best mechanics in the world, you're getting the ball tipped. If the nose tackle's going to wrap over into my slant window, okay, and be unevaded. All right, so some of that stuff is just bad happenstance. But what I'm telling you about this player, again, here's with Nate Frazier and the yards after catch, they were a really, really great screen team for a quarterback who I've been told has a really, really elongated motion. All it is a pitch and catch. We just got to be able to do that. Now, does the motion inhibit our ability to layer the football? I think so. I think so because we're so long this way that we feel like we have to be accelerated up at the top. And that doesn't allow us to throw 2 balls, all right? So there are some things that have a blowback to this, but not in the screen game, okay? Now, this is what I'm talking about, okay? I think we lose the nose here. I think this is an overthrow, all right? And I think we lose the nose of the football, and you'll see it from the back end, all right? I do not know if every ball needs to be thrown this maliciously. Okay, and you'll see it come out of our hands, Jonathan. It wobbles initially. I don't know if you can see that, but that ball is a wibbly wobbling the whole time. Okay, do you see that? Now, why is the ball wobbling? We overthrew it. Okay, simple. All right, if you go out there in the yard, try to throw a football as hard as you can, you're going to duck it. You go out in the yard and throw a football 90%, it might spin right. Okay, when we overthrow, we tend to wobble. Now, can we be a playmaker without dying? That's my question. Can we be a playmaker without dying? That's important next year. I can't have you stop making plays, but I do need you to stop dying. That'd be nice, okay? It's also the other thing there's a lot of people, not a lot of people, there's people that question this kid, right? People that question Jordan's ability to, quote unquote, win a national title with Gunner Stockton. Every play in this game where I felt like Gunner was not good enough, the next play, he does something like that. Every moment and every drive where I'm like, ooh, not the next one, boom, we about to die getting the ball to Kobe Young. You know what I mean? So, I think we're fine. I think we got to be great everywhere else, though. We got to get much, much better, okay? Great job climbing through the pocket, not out, boom. Great arm talent, too. How about getting it from the side right there? Woo! Turn 2 on me, 14. Now, here's what we got to be able to do. Now, down distance formation personnel. We have 58 seconds left in 2 minutes right now, Jonathan. Okay, now, we had this very similar situation against Notre Dame a year ago, didn't we? And what did we choose to do? Choose to be aggressive, didn't we? Choose to throw the football. And what happened? We got strip sacked in our own end, right? So this might be coach having hindsight 2020 and being a little bit less aggressive in the second year. But here is my take, okay? Here's just my opinion. It's year 2 as a starter, okay? If we're down 21-17 with a minute left in the ball and 2 timeouts in a bowl game or in a playoff game, we got to be willing to trust the second-year starter on 3rd and 10. We just have to. We can't be willing to chalk the possession and punt the football because we're worried about turning the ball over in our own end. No, we have to be making the defense worry, shit, we left too much time on the clock, okay? That's the difference there. All right, and this to me, I can't remember what the result is. I think it's just a little pitch and catch. No, it's just a handoff to Cash Jones, okay? That's punting right there on 3rd and 10. And again, I know why. Because we got our ass bit last time we did this, okay? So I get it. I understand what we're doing. But I also know it's 28-12. We have 3 timeouts left. If we turn this sucker into 24-12 before the half, that's a little bit different. Damn sure if we turn it 28-12 before the half, okay? Fair?
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. Now, Jonathan, does the extra hitch in our giddy up right here, does it cost us a tip? Because I think it does. We're working the comeback right here, okay? Into cover 3. We like it. Middle field closed. His butt's to the sideline. His butt's to the sideline. We're working back and into all of this grass over here, right? Okay? He likes it. His eyes are on it. We're going to take another hitch right there, and now the defensive lineman is going to jump up and get a tip on it. Let's start it from the top again, Jonathan, and let's watch the drop. All right, we're at the top of our drop right now. Okay, so if we are allowed to take a hitch, it should be this one right there, and that ball should be coming out right now, right? And guess what? We're just now into our break. That's the timing of the offense that we want. The ball should be out. What happens? We take 1.5 more hitch, and now the defensive lineman's up over it and gets into it, okay? You can really see this timing from the back on when this defensive lineman, Hezekiah Harris, gets into it. There's the one hitch, right, Jonathan? That pathway is clear, isn't it? You see it? This pathway right here to throw this rock, nice and clear. We're going to take another hitch. Look who moves over into it and gets his hands up into it, okay? So some of this stuff, now is that on the offensive lineman? Should we have been engaged? Should we have hands on? Should we make sure he doesn't get his hands up 100%, okay? But these are some of the things that we could avoid if we play on time. That's an extra hitch there we don't need. Now, I don't know, again, 3rd and 10, okay? I don't know if this is an automatic 0 check. It looks like a 0 check to me, okay? I see the quarterback coming to the line of scrimmage. I see him flipping the running back. I see the running back going into sprint option mode right there, okay? Or at least a swing screen of some sorts. Either way, I think the quarterback misidentified the box right now on 3rd and 10, all right? First question, Coach, the ball's at the 24. Coach, can we give him a full-fledged 3rd and 10 passing concept, please, instead of quarterback draw swing screen? But that's also on the quarterback because at this point we haven't played well enough to be trusted on 3rd and 10, okay? So that's first and foremost. Can we trust the quarterback in year 2? That's my number 1 question. Number 2, what are we looking at? What are we reading, all right? Because if we're reading the box looks ultra committed to me And if we're counting numbers outside of the box, we probably should be pitching that to Cash Jones and letting him play 2 over 2. I almost thought this was sprint option. You know? Hey, go press this guy. All right, pitch off of him. But we run quarterback draw the other way. So I think it's one of those, you got draw, you got swing screen options right there on 3rd and 10. Either way, can we give him a concept on 3rd and 10? Can we trust him next year to do so? I think we have another extra hitch in here. Okay? We're working the one-on-one, come back over here to Colby Young. I like it. I'm okay with the decision to do so. He's got the one-on-one over here. Safety's rotating over here, playing 4 over 3. Do we all see the numbers down here? I'm cool with it. I'm cool with the one-on-one. But this is pre-snap, predetermined. So why are we taking an extra hitch? Watch this. Top of our drop, Jonathan, boom, extra hitch and a half. We get into the hitch, and then we hop once, and then we let it rip. Now, we win because we have tremendous velocity. We throw it through the corner and put it onto the chest and belly of Colby Young, okay? But again, if the ball's thrown without a hitch, I think, or without the extra hitch, I think we're well beyond the sticks, first and foremost, and we might have a little bit more space to throw into. You see the extra hitch in here? These got to get eliminated, okay? But again, we win with velo. I know we got plenty of horsepower, okay? And we drew the PI. Great job, Colby. Yeah, you got 8 up in tips on this one, boys. I really don't think there's anything for you here. There's nothing the quarterback can do. I don't know if there's anything the offensive line can really do, because 52, Eccles right here, does a great job of not just coming over and continuing his rush. He comes over, realizes they're in quick game, and gets up. Watch him. He's not even planning to rush, is he? He understands, okay, here's the quick game coming right now. And by the way, the slant window was there. I think we would have completed that ball. Okay, now, boom. All right, we've got 2 posts working. Boom, boom. We got double, we called this dragon back in the day, double post, okay? All right, now, actually got the sail working to 7. Now, he has predetermined, he is throwing this football. He's going to let that sucker rip. We dramatically underthrew this one. I don't know I think London's got the high corner. I think he's supposed to push in and then push basically towards the 25-yard line right there. That look like his landmark? His eyes are on this side. I think we got an extra hitch in here too. You see, once we get to the top of our drop right there, Jonathan, we are allowed and coached to get one more hitch up, right? Where all of our weight's on our back foot. I want you to hitch up, get that weight standard, get that foot back up underneath that right hip so we can drive. Well, here comes that hitch, all right? And here comes an extra hitch. Do you see that? The extra hitch, guys are moving 5, 6, 7 yards further down the field every time we hitch. So when the ball's underthrown by 4 yards, Jonathan, do we know why? I think we know why. I think it's because we got an extra hitch in there. That one little boom, boom, double up right there, all right, and the ball gets slightly underthrown, I think. Also, I don't know if London knows where he turns right out of the break initially, then turns left, and the ball's back over his right shoulder. I don't think he knows where the ball's supposed to be landing. All right, and then the very next, that's what I'm saying. Like last play, took an extra hitch, didn't like it. Then the very next play, he comes out here and does this shit. Just a dude. Oof. The tough SOB, man. Oof. I still want an answer. If anybody's watching today, I would still like an answer on who's coaching him. I know who his position coach is. I'm not a dumbass. I'm talking about who's coaching the arm development over the offseason. Who's our quarterback trainer? Who are we throwing with? Are we going out and throwing by ourselves? That's fine. We're getting work in. But I play baseball. I think you did too. You can go in the cage all you want. If you hit off the tee and you develop bad habits, you got bad habits. Okay, so I hope somebody is watching over us and making sure all of our work this offseason is going to the right direction of positional growth. Hey, if Donnie Glover or if Juan Gaston's eyes aren't lazy here, we have a touchdown to Lawson Lucky. I don't know if y'all see that. We're coming back to this later. We're going to get a PI off of this. The quarterback was ready to rip it. We're getting rushed off the spot right now, unfortunately. And we're going to go pick up 2 yards on this play that was dead. We're going to get to you guys later. All right, we're only watching the quarterback here, but I think you guys are in a 4x1 slide, which means you're this way. These 4 guys are sliding this way, which means that number 5, big dog, he's yours, and the running back is coming across to fight number 6. Do we see how Cash's eyes are already on Daugherty over here? That's because that's his responsibility. Our eyes don't need to be on Daugherty like they are right there. We're cooked. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I want to take a quick break to give a big-time shout-out to our friends over at Sleeper, our premier sponsor on the year, and they're doing a great job. The #1 place for daily fantasy and prop plays. Sleeper Picks is a real money product that connects friends over picks. Choose 2 to 8 of your favorite players from pregame, live, or even across different sports. Pick more than or less than the predicted stats. It's that simple. Over on Sleeper, you can get up to 100x payouts, share with your friends, and get rewarded together. Use promo code Brooks today over on Sleeper and get a 100% deposit match up to $100. That's sleeper.com/promo/Brooks. Again, promo code Brooks on Sleeper gets you 100% deposit match today up to $100. Sleeper.com/promo/Brooks. Terms and conditions apply. I want to give you a quick tutorial of how friendly and how easy it is over there on Sleeper today. We're going to scroll over to the college football tabs at the top right there, and then you can see we've got all the quarterbacks ready for their pass yardage with their total yardages set. We've got rushing yardages for both quarterbacks and running backs, receiving yards, all that good stuff, passing touchdowns. And here's what I am looking at today, guys. Looks really, really juicy. Jamal Haynes, half a touchdown total in this matchup this weekend against Oklahoma. Come on, guys. One place to be this year, Sleeper. Promo code Brooks. We appreciate those guys. He's hard to sack, though. I'm going to tell you that right now. I want to see if we can get a little bit better here. I don't know how much better we can get, though. We are hard to bring down inside that pocket. There's no doubt about that, okay? There were 3 guys that had an opportunity to get us behind the line of scrimmage here, and we turned it into a 2nd and 7 instead. This type of efficiency for the offense has to maintain while adding some of that deep vertical passing explosivity we've been talking about and coaching up all day today, okay? We're still really, really hard to sack. We will remain that in 2026. All right, now, here's what coaches got to understand, in my opinion, about this quarterback. It's 3rd and 3, okay? We're going to give him another one of these quarterback draw. Hey, if you don't like the box numbers, we can spit it out into the outside areas of the box. Now, what I know about this quarterback on 3rd and 3, and I think what the defense should know about this quarterback on 3rd and 3 is that if he has an option to run it or throw it, what do you think he's going to do? I think he's going to run it. I think he's going to run it quite often, even when maybe the box count doesn't say that we should. Because right now, I've got a bunch of man-to-man, maybe potential 0 looks right now. I've got man-to-man up here. I've got man-to-man up here, man-to-man up here. He is going to ultimately play man-to-man with a single high safety, okay? So when I go to take this draw, it looks wide-ass open, but that linebacker's free, bud. That safety's free. He's got eyes on you right now, okay? They're going to trigger down and ultimately make the play. Now, here is something that I think next year, this might help him out, but last year I thought it was a detriment. It's players, not plays. If we came to the line of scrimmage giving Zachariah Branch every single solitary opportunity to win right here on 3rd and 3, odds are he's going to do so. He's doing so right now. Just rip it. Just rip it. Instead, we take off running. We get tackled short of the sticks on our own 34. We go to run check with me, and we turn it over. You still can't. There's no way in Sam Hell you can tell me that this ball was supposed to be snapped. You just can't. You can't tell me with how late this guy, I mean, he's looking at the ball. You know why he's looking at the ball? Because it's freeze. It ain't supposed to be moving. It moves, and oh shit, we're laid off the rock. Why are we laid off the rock? Because we didn't think it was going to get snapped, okay? So that's a oopsie poopsie right there. And just the historic first ballot Hall of Famer, put the jacket on him for emotions on tape, okay? Anytime 57 feels as if he got whoop-de-dooped by the situation, you're going to know. All right, watch 57 right here. He's like, what in the hell, man? He going to let you know, okay? Going to miss that guy, man. All right, on this note, I don't hate the one-on-one. I think he works down to the bottom on the vertical right here to Talon Taylor against this cover 3 window. All right, I don't hate it. But rule number 1 about cover 3 and a deep over running, Jonathan. What's rule number 1?
Deep over's going to run to grass.
That deep over going to run to grass. That deep over going to run to grass versus cover 3. But we got to hold the football a little bit longer, don't we? Okay, so I'm just telling you, again, if I would have gone into this game plan knowing that every progression is going to start, end, and begin with number 1, I think we would have been okay because we would have had a lot of yardage. You know what I mean? That deep over is running to grass right now. We're testing the one-on-one. That's fine. We get the PI. I'm all cool with it. I'll take the 15. 35 sounds nice, though. 35 sounds nice, okay? You can really see it here from the tight. That Dover running the grass, okay? That Dover's running the grass every single time, okay, against cover 3. We didn't get the PI. Oh, yeah, we did. I don't know if we should have. Is that ball catchable to you, Jonathan?
I don't know. I mean, anytime a ball's underthrown, I'm kind of like, ugh.
Yeah. And, well, we have no ability to try to catch this ball because the DB is interfering with us.
Right, and I agree with that. So probably should have been called for sure.
All right, this is the one, again, these are the areas of growth we've got to have. We're working the dig back in here from Colby Young. It's a big-time 3rd down, if my memory serves me. Oh, it's 1st down. All right, we're trying to hunt a chunk right here, okay? I think this ball, the nose of this football has got to get back down, okay? And there's a drill for this, and I know he's already working it, okay? A lot of grass right here, run into this dig right here, okay? We should have this ball completed. We got to get it up over the hands of the defensive lineman and back down so Colby can catch it, okay? The nose continues to rise on us, and it flies out of the back of the end zone. You'll see this from the tight, okay? Now, the drill, and every quarterback and their mama has worked on this drill. The drill's to stand at about the 10-yard line, or maybe the 15, okay, and have the goalpost or a soccer goal, okay, right there on the red line, right there on the end zone line, and you have to throw that ball up over the soccer goal and get it back down before the end line of the end zone, okay? That's the drill. Every quarterback in the world has worked it before. He's got to continue to work it because these balls have to get completed, okay? Georgia's offense works primarily off of these, hey, we got a primary concept over here, and on the backside, we're going to run something towards your face, right? Whether it be a dig or a deep over, like we just saw. So we better get ready to throw these footballs. Watch this one. Put us back. Here we are. Okay? Put us back in two. See how immediately off our hands, Jonathan, that ball's going up on us, and it is skyrocketing up. Well, that's fine. We want to get it up over the defenders, but we have to get it back down, and we have to get that nose of that football back down, and it never does it? When Colby goes to catch that ball's sitting on a plane like this. I need that nose back down, okay? I need to get it back down. When I first watched this in person, I'm like, damn, Colby, got to catch that ball. Tough. Now, it's a good ball right here. I say great ball. I love him firm, Jonathan. I don't love him soft. I don't love him with touch. I love him firm, okay? I want to design an offense predicated off of allowing him to be firm. And this is basically what it is, right? Instead of continuing to run that sail, Sokovie, great job right here of settling down, realizing his zone, getting your eyes back around on the quarterback and having him sit you down right there. It's a great job by everybody involved. And then, man, I need some more. I need some more. Okay, I need more after the catch from 18. I know we're here coaching the quarterback today, but I need more, Sokovie. Okay? Love him firm, okay? I need to design offense about more of those one balls. We talked about that last offseason, didn't we, Jonathan?
Sure did.
Okay? Now, I think we could have a better spot here. That's what my notes say. I think we could have a better spot here. Actually, it's a good spot. 5's got to be ready to play. You think 5 comes out of that break expecting the football, Jonathan? I don't think he does either. Second and 10. The notes right here say great ball. He's a gamer. He's a gamer. Okay? He's a gamer. Oof. Doink. Best offensive leader you've had in how long, Jonathan?
Murray?
Honestly, like in terms of who your identity and who you look to in moments, and like even when Stetson was a quarterback, I felt like that was a collective unit.
Yeah.
We got Brock Bowers in the huddle. We got Cedric Van Pran in the huddle. Like Broderick Jones is an alpha. Like we got plenty of help around us. I feel like the whole organization moves and breathes with 14. Okay. What do we know by the motion?
Man.
Atta boy. He's learning ball, guys. He's learning ball. All right, now, that was a wild throw. It's the first one we've had. We watched 27 plays, okay? I think he threw it 30 times in this game, all right? But there's multiple wild plays, and that's what we talked about on our live stream the other day. We got to match wild throws and wild plays and eliminate some of them. Ooh, is he dead? We got to eliminate some of those, okay? But I think some of these wild throws will come when shit breaks down. Shit's broken down right now. We think we got this swing. Oh my God. We got a touchdown right here down the sideline to Dylan Bell, and we never throw it, okay? We can't do this type stuff. Now, Dylan, can you, like, I know they tell you not to do a hey! Right now you need to. Right now you need to make yourself big, son. Was there anybody better in the criticals last year? The third and fourth quarter numbers on this kid were bonkers, weren't they?
Yeah.
This is a 4th and 9 right here. It's a big-time rip, okay? I think we ripped this one through a tip. At least it felt like it live. I felt like we had enough velo to get through a fingertip here. Let's watch it. Or was it just wobbling on us? No, I think he got it.
I think he did get a piece.
I think that guy got a piece right there, and then the ball kind of flutters on him, but we still got it there. Big time rip on 4th down. It goes back to that, can we trust you on 3rd and 10? I mean, I have to trust you on 4th and 9 when the game's on the line, but yeah, hell, you did it against Tennessee. But the entire 4th quarter, it felt like against Tennessee. You did it against Auburn. You did it against in this game. Like, I got to trust you more on 3rd and 10 early in the football games, man. All right, now we do have to eliminate this, okay? We have to eliminate this because, Jonathan, we're working the front side of the progression, okay? I don't know where we're looking over here. We're looking at this safety for some reason. Our only option's over here. And if we were working this side, we should be ripping this football already, right? I don't know what we're looking at over here. We don't like it. That's fine. Dude, click through your progression. Come back over here. We have a sail running the grass right now. But what are we doing? We're scrambling already, aren't we? Is the pocket worth scrambling out of? No, it is not. Okay? We have a 1st down right now. Instead, we scramble out, we throw it away, and now it's 2nd and 10. It should be 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Because I'm telling you right now, this kid catches this ball on this sideline, there is no telling what's about to happen. You know what I mean? It's with him all year long. Yards left on tape to Zachariah they're paramount because it's when he gets the ball is when the play really starts for him. For every other wide receiver, it's like, oh, we got 15 yards. No, 15-yard reception could be a 65-yard completion to Zachariah Branch. We don't know. Can't have that, okay? But the very next play, okay? The very next play. Now, did this play get called PI because it's an automatic PI? Yeah, like, wait, we beat him. He's going to get holed up on right now. Like, there's the start of the PI. The ball late is not the start of the PI. We're well past 15 yards or 5 yards past the line of scrimmage. That contact should not be had right there. But in order to draw this, look at the shot that we take back there in the pocket, okay? We're willing to stand in some dirty shit and deliver for our football team. That's important, okay? Don't want to see any shying away at the quarterback position. All right. What was my question here? Oh. I could be a little bit extra critical here. But Jonathan, I think if we bounce this, we have a walk-in touchdown. I think if we feel the flow of where the defenders are, if we're not so concerned about getting every single dirty yard that we possibly could, I think it's outside. Now, it's good hindsight with the slow clicker, and you get to sit here with all 22. I'm not the guy actually running the play. His job is to trust 63. So he's doing what he's coached to do, so I should just shut up and play the next clip. I think the theme of this study so far has been players, not plays, right? Okay, so if we're trusting players, not plays right here on the goal line, Jonathan, if we're going to work to the right side of the screen, we got Oscar Delp, we got Zachariah Branch, and we got Dylan Bell. Who's the player that I should trust on this play? It's probably Zachariah Branch. Okay, works the speed out, whips back inside. I think he's got grass. I think he catches that football. I think he scores. Instead, we throw it to the back line, and we're well out of bounds already. Okay? So, thoughts, Jonathan?
Yeah, certainly a lot to grow on. But I think the best thing is I think that there are areas where you can improve on. Like, it's not asking too much for Gunner to trust the pocket some more, not take kill shots, and eliminate the hitches in his throws. Like, those are all things in an offseason. You can clean those things up.
Yeah, and there's no doubt. I think the most growth for a quarterback that I normally see are starts 12 through 25, right? Are that second year of real growth and comfort and real, like, first offseason of – I'm not just the guy, but I know what to do as the guy. We see so much different growth in terms of confidence and execution. Hope you enjoyed it. Hit that thumbs up button on your way out. Bye.